Here is how pornography addiction has impacted my life, and here is my story. So it all started when I was about 10 years old, and I was just playing with a friend in the local park. And I don't even remember how this happened, but one of us discovered a magazine in the trash can. And it wasn't just any magazine, but it was a porno magazine, extremely graphic one. It wasn't just like your Playboy magazine that just, shows some women nude or topless. But this one really showed some graphic sexual things in the magazine. Well, anyways, started looking at that. And then I remember, I think we hid it like underneath a tree or something, someplace. And I remember returning to that spot to look at that magazine and feeling some kind of sensation inside, some like strange feeling. And it was like I was immediately hooked. I was hooked into this place, this world. And then I remember as the computer age started to occur, and the internet was becoming a big thing, that's when I started to get more sucked into the online world of porn addiction. And I remember my parents, they had a computer, and I remember I would go downstairs when no one was around or no one's looking, and I remember I would get online so that I could watch porn, and I would find pornography online. I mean, it was so easy. You could just search online and find things, and there's so many free sites and things where you can find images and whatever, and I was just going to town. I was looking at everything, from probably the only thing I really didn't get into was like gay porn. But I was looking at everything from like, porn that had animals in it, to porn that was just extremely, I would say more like demeaning of women, disrespectful. I was looking at everything. And so that kind of kept going. And then I remember it kind of went into college too, because I did go to school, went to college. And here's where I feel like porn really took away, is I just spent many hours and hours, in front of the computer screen. I'd be masturbating and just lost in this world. And it's like I wasted so much of my life just giving myself to this thing. And I feel like too, when you masturbate and you experience that orgasm, that's a very vulnerable place. That's a very sensitive place where so much can happen. And it's like I'm just giving it to this computer screen, watching this porn. And so where I also feel like I experience so much destruction is just the sexual dysfunction. I got so caught up in these pornos, and it's like, this is the way the world works. It's like every man out there has a penis the size, of an elephant penis or something. And, every woman out there just wants to be with a man and wants to give them blowjobs and is so excited for their orgasm, this illusionary world. And then I'm caught in this performance anxiety that I have of like, oh, I have to please a woman now when I have sex. And it's like I thought I had a small penis, for such a long time, and all of this just from watching porn, and now I feel like sexually, like I have delayed ejaculation. Like it's hard for me to ejaculate because it's like I'm like trying to hold it in or something, and it's all psychological. And so I just feel like porn has significantly impacted my life. But just looking back on it, like I said, like I spent so much time just lost in this world, and usually I'd always be by myself. I'd always isolate myself. I treat it like it was a hidden thing, like it's like that thing you don't want someone to see, so someone comes in the room and it's like, oh, I gotta quickly hide it. That's how I treated it. And I kind of feel like anything in life that we treat along those lines of, oh, I have to keep away from people, I can't tell people, there's some sort of unhealthiness, I feel like, that can come with keeping those secrets and hiding those things, you know, and but yeah, just like, and all those images. I feel like that's another destructive thing too, is, you know, I still have those images in my mind. You know, it's like my mind is a video vault of all the porn that I've ever watched. And it's like, I just have these images, these flashbacks just come up, you know, that just, yeah, just so intrusive, you know? And so, yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah, quite a struggle. But anyways, like, so after my college experience, I would say that there was a time where I actually did stop watching porn for a while, and it, you know, it was a beautiful thing. You know, it was great. You know, I wasn't really giving myself that much time to get lost in that realm, and then I fell back into the addiction, and that's when I just started consuming again, and I would spend so many hours again just like in my room, you know, isolated, masturbating, watching this porn. It's almost like I worshipped it, or at least that's what it felt like, in the sense how I was acting. Just, you know, captivated, just so caught up, you know, in what I was seeing on the screen. It took away time. It took away time, like I said, the time that I'll never get back. The time that is so precious. Time is so precious. I mean, you know, just all the time I wasted on that, and just how I feel like now even now it impacts me sexually when I engage with women sexually. You know, I still feel like there's some side effects. But here's the thing, I will tell you this. Since 2011, I've pretty much been porn free, with very little things, you know, occurring in between. You know, I've probably seen some naked images or videos of people, but those are people that I, you know, maybe been seeing or dating or something. But yeah, I mean, it's been great. I mean, you know, not getting sucked into that. It's just like this disease, like this great pull. It's, I don't know what it is. It's like I mean, I've never smoked crack before, but I just, yeah, I mean, it almost, if I have to imagine what it would be like, it might be like watching porn for me. Just because when I did that, I would just get so into it, so lost. It's like nothing could interrupt me. But at the same time, it was like I would get so depressed, like these severe depression episodes. Just get so down. And then, yeah, it was like I gave up on life, gave up on everything. Yeah, so I just feel so blessed, that I'm not at that point that I was before. I mean, what a gift, what a gift. But I just want to make this video because I feel like nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about porn addiction in society. Nobody talks about it openly. And I just want to share and be vulnerable for you out there, because I think it's so important that we talk about this. You know, it's like I said, the things that we keep secret and that we hide from people, I just feel like there's an unhealthiness that can come from that, as, you know, as a response to that. So I just want to talk about it. I just want to have a conversation, you know, get out there and see where people are at, you know, get the opinions of men and women and, you know, everybody on this topic, just because I think it's so important. And with the internet the way it is today, and how easy it is for anybody to just go online and just, you know, watch porn at any moment. And now we can do it on our cell phones. I mean, it's crazy. It's wild, the world we live in. So I just want to bring this to light. You know, I just feel like this has been a darkness. It was a darkness in my past, and I want to bring this darkness into the light, because, yeah, it's like, I want to make a difference. I want to support people in this. You know, so anybody watching this, if you have any questions, comments, you're in this, you know, feel free to reach out to me, share your story, you know, let me know what's going on for you, you know, how can I support you? And yeah, I mean, I want to keep sharing in this. I struggle with mental illness and other things. So, please, I welcome you to follow me and subscribe here. Follow me on this channel. And I hope to post more content in this matter, in this topic. So thank you so much for your support watching me. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thanks again.